life form would begin to accumulate in the tubes of the boiler, preventing the radiant heat or the convection heat from reaching the tube. I say that if light was so powerful that it could exist in a temperature of 450 degrees, then the herbs that heal would have to be alkali on 7 plus instead of acid 6.9. Then I begin to check the pH of all the herbs. So I says, well, let me investigate further to see which are the alkali herbs. And I begin to see that burdock.
Do you feel like you're constantly dragging a heavy weight, suffocated by fatigue, bloating, and a constant ache that never goes away? I know a lot of you are saying, yes, because it's quite a common problem now. But what if just a simple root could take away all this discomfort and pain from you? Burdock root, a staple in traditional medicine and a cornerstone of Dr. Sebi's renowned healing protocols, is celebrated for its ability to detoxify, rejuvenate, and promote overall wellness. While its benefits have been known for centuries, modern perspectives have cast a shadow of skepticism over this ancient remedy. Nevertheless, Dr. Sebi always kept this root in his recommendations.
I was always a different person. I disagree with everything. I disagree with everything. Everything I heard, I disagreed with.
Right.
And I was 14 years of age when I said I was going to work. I was working since I was 11 because my grandmother raised me. And she was my responsibility to take care of paying the rent, buying her clothes, buying the food. So, but I was tall and I was very, I suppose, sensible. So I just grew up, and at 14, I made a statement that I was going to do something to help humanity. But when I made that statement, I also knew that I was going to come up against the established or prevailing philosophy of life. That I knew at 14 years of age. But I didn't know that one day that I would become the person that I'm known for today as being the healer.
Why the controversy? But why is this humble root both revered and controversial in today's health landscape? In this video, we'll uncover the powerful health properties of burdock root, dive into its rich history in natural medicine, and explore the debates that surround its use today. Historical significance of burdock root first. Let me introduce you to burdock root properly. This fascinating plant has been around for ages. People in ancient China and Europe believed it could clean your blood and help your body get rid of all the nasty stuff it doesn't need. Kind of like taking out the trash for your body. They didn't have fancy labs back then to prove it, but modern science has backed them up. Turns out, burdock root is loaded with antioxidants, these little molecules that act as protectors for your cells, guarding them from harmful stuff that can make you sick or age faster. Imagine that. Something as simple as a root helping you stay healthier and maybe even younger. But burdock isn't just about health. It's also a bit of a food celeb, especially in Japan. Over there, they call it gobo, and it's a big deal in their cooking. It has this earthy, almost nutty flavor that makes dishes taste extra special. You can find it in soups, stir-fries, and even pickles. And it's not just about flavor. Gobo is super good for you. It's packed with fiber, which is like fuel for the good bacteria in your stomach. A happy gut means you feel better overall. It's like a chain reaction of good vibes for your body. Plus, fiber helps you stay full longer, which is great if you're trying not to overeat. Now, here's where it gets really cool and a little shocking. Scientists found out it can actually fight harmful bacteria, such as those that cause infections. Imagine a root acting like a natural germ fighter. And it's even being studied for its ability to tackle cancer cells. No one is claiming it's a cure, but lab experiments show that burdock root extracts can stop cancer cells from growing. It's an exciting and promising lead.
The great Hippocrates used herbs to cure disease. This man was curing every disease in Greece 365 years before Christ was even born. If Jesus cured with herbs, Hippocrates cured with herbs, and God said the herbs, then what's up? Why aren't we curing with herbs today?
Speaking of this, let me tell you a fun twist. Burdock root is connected to Velcro? Yup, the little hooks on its seeds that stick to your clothes gave some clever inventor the idea for the stuff we now use everywhere. So, this plant has been cleaning blood, spicing up food, fighting bacteria, and inspiring inventions. What more do you need to be impressed? The breakdown of its working procedure? Okay, let's get into it. Detoxification and blood purification. Imagine your body has a little worker inside, constantly cleaning up all the mess you throw at it. Junk food, dirty air, even the medicines you take. That worker is your liver. It's like the ultimate cleanup crew, taking toxins and breaking them down so they don't make you sick. But here's the thing, when the liver gets overwhelmed, it slows down. And that's when you start feeling tired or off. Now, there's this cool plant called Burdock root that's like a friend who steps in to help when the liver is struggling. What makes it so special? It's packed with these things called antioxidants, which basically protect your liver from getting beat up by all the bad stuff you encounter every day. Scientists have found that burdock root can calm down liver inflammation and even help fix damaged liver cells.
An intracellular cleansing. Self-explanatory. Cleaning every cell that makes up every organ and system that totals the biological you. Meaning cleaning all of you. Not only your colon, like many have decided to do, to concentrate on the colon. No. We concentrate on the whole human body. Cleansing the human body is only but one part of the whole journey.
But that's not all. Your body has another way to get rid of waste, through your pee. Burdock root is like a little nudge for your kidneys, telling them, hey, let's flush this stuff out. When you produce more urine, it's like taking out the trash more often, so all the bad stuff doesn't pile up in your bloodstream. And here's a wild fact for you. Your liver does over 500 vital functions every single day. It's working non-stop, even while you're snoozing, to process fats, store energy, and clean up toxins. But the way we live now, eating processed foods, dealing with pollution, and stressing out all the time, makes it work overtime. That's why burdock root is such a lifesaver. It helps your liver and kidneys tag team to keep your insides running smoothly. Anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Next, as it's loaded with antioxidants, these little guys include quercetin and phenolic acids. Imagine them as peacekeepers roaming around, calming down troublemakers called free radicals. Free radicals are like those kids who go around causing chaos in the neighborhood. They bump into your cells and mess things up. When too many of them are out there, it creates something called oxidative stress, which is really bad news for your body. It can lead to inflammation and even long-term problems. Now, inflammation isn't always bad. For instance, when you cut your finger or sprain an ankle, your body responds with inflammation to help heal the tissue, prevent infection, and repair damage. That's what we call good inflammation. But sometimes, it's like your body's alarm system goes haywire and stays on, even when there's no emergency. This chronic inflammation can slowly mess up your organs and tissues, kind of like a fire that won't go out. Burdock root steps in here, calming everything down. By stopping oxidative stress and inflammation in their tracks, burdock root might actually help keep you safe from some pretty scary stuff, like heart disease and cancer. Yeah, I know, it sounds like a big claim, but hear me out. Heart disease, for example, is often linked to inflammation messing up your blood vessels. And cancer, that can start when your cells take too much damage and start growing out of control. Scientists have done studies and found that burdock root can help stop some of these bad guys before they even get started. One study even showed it could slow the growth of certain cancer cells in a lab. However, more rigorous clinical research is needed to establish its effectiveness in humans. What really blew my mind was learning how much oxidative stress we deal with every day. Pollution, junk food, stress. Our bodies are constantly under attack. However, just sipping on some burdock root tea or sneaking it into your meals could give you a natural boost to fight back. Skin health benefits. This little root has been a game changer for skincare for centuries, and science now proves why it's such a big deal. Imagine you've got itchy, red, or irritated skin, maybe from eczema, acne, or even psoriasis. But burdock root is like a friend who always knows how to calm things down. It's packed with anti-inflammatory and antibacterial compounds. When you put it on your skin, it soothes all that redness and swelling while taking care of the pesky germs that can make things worse. Scientists even ran tests and found out that burdock root not only helps heal irritated skin, but also strengthens it so it's better prepared to handle future flare-ups. But don't think you can only use this root if you have skin problems. No, you can use it for regular skin care as well. Burdock root is also amazing at keeping your skin looking fresh and hydrated. If your skin ever feels dry or looks a little dull, this root can help bring it back to life. It works like nature's moisturizer, locking in that much-needed hydration while giving your skin a smoother, softer feel. And there's some serious science behind this. It's loaded with antioxidants, as we said already. And burdock root has more antioxidants than blueberries. Plus, a 2017 study found that burdock root could even help with wrinkles by boosting collagen, the stuff that keeps your skin firm and bouncy. So not only can it help with problem skin, but it can also give you that youthful glow we're all after. Digestive health support burdock root is one of those foods that might not get much attention, but it's actually a powerhouse for digestive health. It contains something called inulin, which is a type of prebiotic fiber. Now, what exactly does that mean? Basically, prebiotics are like the food that good bacteria in your gut need to survive and thrive. Think of it like feeding your gut's good bacteria a big meal so they can do their job better.
Every disease begins right here. I mean, right here. I don't care if you're blind or if you're insane. It's right here. That acid state influences the brain and the central nervous system. It changes the image in your eyes. You do not see with your eyes. Your eyes is only the lens that the brain looks through. What the brain sees is what you're going to see.
When you eat food with prebiotics, like burdock root, it's like giving your gut a power-up. Studies show that eating more prebiotic fiber can actually help improve digestion. If you've ever had trouble with things like constipation or bloating, burdock root might be your new best friend. The inulin in burdock root helps soften stool, making it easier to go to the bathroom. This can be a real lifesaver for people who struggle with constipation. Plus, when your digestion is running smoothly, your body can absorb nutrients from food much better. This means you get more vitamins and minerals from the things you eat, which is pretty awesome. Here's something really surprising. About 70% of your immune system is located in your gut. That's a huge deal. If you keep your gut bacteria healthy, you're also helping your body fight off illnesses. So burdock root's benefits go beyond just digestion. It's actually supporting your whole immune system. In fact, a single serving of burdock root can give you about 8% of the daily recommended fiber intake. While that might not seem like a lot, it's actually a pretty big deal when you think about how much it helps your gut. Studies have shown that inulin can increase the number of good bacteria in your gut by up to 20%, which can really make a difference in how your digestive system works. Role in Dr. Sebi's healing protocols. Now, Dr. Sebi, a well-known herbalist and nutritionist from Honduras, believed that many diseases are caused by an acidic environment in our bodies.
When the compounds came into existence, being a steam engineer, I knew that the pH value, the pH factor, had a lot to do with healing.
To help balance this, he recommended using foods and herbs that are alkaline, which means they can neutralize acids and create a healthier, disease-resistant body. One of the most important plants he included in his nutritional guides was burdock root. This root is a powerful herb that has been used for centuries in traditional medicine, especially in cultures like Chinese and Native American medicine. Dr. Sebi emphasized that burdock root helps to cleanse the body and keep it healthy by creating an alkaline environment.
Now we are talking about electric herbs for an electric body. After we selected these plants, these electrical plants, we made these compounds. In administering these plants, these compounds, we see that immediately in less than 24 hours, our patient is saying, I am already feeling the effect of these medicines or this food.
The body produces acids through the food we eat, stress, and other factors. These acids can cause problems like inflammation, digestive issues, and even more serious conditions like cancer or heart disease. Burdock root helps to neutralize these acids and promote healing. As we said, one of the reasons burdock root is so beneficial is because of its high content of antioxidants. In addition to being a strong antioxidant, burdock root also has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. This means that it can help the body fight off infections and reduce swelling, which is helpful for conditions like arthritis. Studies have also shown that burdock root can support liver health. Dr. Sebi believed that using herbs like burdock root could help detoxify the body and revitalize it, making it stronger and better equipped to fight off illnesses. Burdock root was not only a key ingredient in Dr. Sebi's nutritional guides, but it was also part of his herbal formulations aimed at cleansing and revitalizing the body. These herbal remedies help to reset the body's natural balance, improve digestion, and increase energy levels. Some people even reported feeling lighter and more energetic after using burdock root as part of their daily routine. With all these benefits, it's clear that Dr. Sebi was absolutely right about burdock root. It's indeed a powerful plant that supports the body's natural ability to stay healthy and resist disease. Safety and precautions. But one thing we must tell you, don't think if you overly use burdock root in your diet all the time, it will do wonders for you. Rather, too much of it might backfire on your health. Imagine you're walking through a forest and stumble upon this awesome plant called burdock root. But before you go digging it up and turning it into your new health obsession, there are a few things you need to know. First off, even though burdock root is natural and all, it can still cause some allergic reactions. It's not super common, but it can happen. If you're allergic to plants like ragweed or daisies, there's a chance you could be allergic to burdock too. So if you start feeling itchy, your skin swells up, or you find it hard to breathe, that's your body saying, hey, this isn't right, and you should stop using it and get checked out. Now, burdock is also known for affecting blood sugar levels. That means if you have diabetes or take medicine for blood sugar, you've got to be careful. It could mess with how your body processes sugar, either making your levels too high or too low. And if you're on any kind of medication for stuff like high blood pressure or heart problems, burdock might interfere with how your body handles those meds, making them stronger or weaker. This interaction is why it's critical to talk to a doctor before incorporating burdock root into your diet if you're on medications. Even though burdock is natural, it's still a good idea to talk to your doctor if you're thinking about using it, especially if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, or have any health issues. There isn't enough research to confirm how burdock root affects pregnancy or lactation, so avoiding it during these times is generally advised. Better to be safe than sorry. Plus, here's a little surprising thing. Burdock root is mainly used to help your body detox and get rid of bad stuff, which sounds great, but too much of it can actually make things worse. If you overdo it, your body might get too worked up, leaving you feeling weak, dizzy, or even dehydrated. Think of it like cleaning your house too much. At some point, you might accidentally throw out something you actually need. In the end, burdock root can be amazing for some people, but it's not for everyone. Moderation is key, and seeking professional guidance ensures that you're using it safely and effectively. Always check with a healthcare professional before adding it to your routine, especially if you have any health concerns or are taking medication. So, as you've seen, embracing burdock root can truly be a transformative step toward natural detoxification and holistic health, following the wisdom of Dr. Sebi's teachings. Have you experienced the benefits of burdock root? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into powerful, natural healing remedies. See you soon.